am Takisha Bromell, and the name of my business is Girl Friday Business Solutions. Has anyone heard of a Girl Friday before? The term Girl Friday? No one has.
I've heard of
Okay,
the term.
okay. So what does that mean?
It means whatever you need them to do your Girl Friday.
Oh, I love you. I need to put you on my video next time. I'm gonna put you on my video. That's exactly right. We're the go-to girls. We do anything back office paperwork. So I have an executive assistant network where we help connect executive assistants to business owners. We also do social media marketing, and we do outsourced COO work. So if you know someone who needs some assistance in the background of their business, please reach out to me. To tell you just a little bit about what I want to talk about today is I have been traveling with Lori for the past 3 or 4 weeks, and I have been asking this I call it a crazy question that keeps me going. I have not been able to stop asking this question because I love the answers that you have been giving me, okay? And so I'm gonna do it again today, and then for anyone who's watching, of course, every time I don't come with the same thing, so you're gonna have to watch to see what my next thing is, okay? So here's the question. What is the worst, I'm not sure why I'm reading this, okay, because I should know, right? What is the worst thing that could happen in your business right now? So I want you to think about that. What is the worst thing that could happen in your business right now? And I'm gonna let you get started. And it doesn't have to be anything long, just, what you think is like the worst thing that can happen in your business right now.
I would let it make you down. I wouldn't do my job.
Okay, see, every time I get a different answer, everyone has a different answer. Ma'am?
We would have a child injured in our care.
Oh, yes, that would be awful, yes. That would be the worst, yes. How about you, sir?
We get sold.
Oh, okay. Rather than someone buying you get sold. That would be rough, yes. Okay, how about you, sir? Recession. You guys have some really good tough ones right here. Yes. Okay. All right, ma'am.
I'm going to say that there is nothing, because everything that I thought was the worst thing that could happen to me on the flip side ends up to be an opportunity.
There's always an opportunity.
And has been the best thing for my business. When I look back at it, I think I spent all this time worrying about it and then crying about it, and then when I just got over it and changed it, it ended up to be the best growth that I've ever had.
I like how you said that you worried about it, you cried about it. Yes, there's always. If you're an entrepreneur, you don't have tears or crying or what you call suffering or whatever. If you don't have any of those things, you're not doing something right, because those things always come. I just exited a season of that, so I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Okay, and how about you, ma'am?
I think for me it would be becoming stagnant or not growing anymore in your business, because like you said, things happen and you just kind of evolve. But to become stagnant and just stay where you're at and never have any growth would be horrible for me, because I would be bored out of my mind and I would just not want to do it anymore.
Well, I'm going to say that I absolutely agree with you. One of the best things about being an entrepreneur, owning my own business, is the fact that I get to get up the next day and try something different.
Absolutely.
I have the opportunity to do that. I just have to say this. I just feel the need to say that His mercies are new every day. So the fact that we're able to get up and then experience life all over again, it's an amazing thing. So I traveled over the past couple of weeks, and I started to kind of ask that question. Each group had different concerns or whatever. So your concerns are similar and then sometimes different than the whole thing. But one of the things that I talked about a couple weeks ago was I thought that the biggest thing that could affect your business is if you give up. You already have time, energy, focus into what you're doing. So giving up is the last thing, is the worst thing that you should be thinking about doing right now. Number 2 was working hard and not smarter. It is so important to be strategic with what you do and how you do it, that you're thinking through things, and you're not just throwing something up in the air and hoping that it's going to do good. Be strategic. Number 3 was, and that was yesterday, was customization. And I was talking about about the fact that it's important to have repeatable processes in what you're doing. When a customer comes in from the very beginning to the end, that you should have something going on with them. And why is that important? Because you want to make sure that you can group people into 5s and 10s and 20s. That's how you scale your business. You grow your business, and at some point you have to scale your business, and the way that you do that is to create processes and procedures. And then this last thing that that kind of came to my mind was, the worst thing that can happen in your business is if you don't embrace technology. You have to embrace it. You have to embrace change. You just have to embrace it. You know how many people I know that are in business that don't have a CRM system? And I know that you're going to talk about that in a few minutes, how, what she does has a CRM system to it. Being able to automate something and be able to do something and have it work for you is to your advantage. Embrace technology, CRM. If you do not have a CRM system that allows you to communicate with prospects and your clients, you have to do that. Embrace technology. Number 2, you have to communicate faster. So if you're communicating with an assistant, you need to have Voxer. Has anybody ever heard of Voxer? Voxer is a way it's like a walkie-talkie. So you're talking to the person, and then they're talking. They click on it, and click on the button and talk to you back. But why would you want to have Voxer in your life? Because stopping to slow down, to write something on paper, or to email someone, you can communicate so much more faster if you just use the apps that are out there. And I'm pretty sure if I were to ask all of you guys, you probably have other things that you're using in your lives that are helping you, that can help these other people out in here. But you have to make sure that you communicate faster, that you get things to market faster than anyone else. You have to make sure that you have CRM. You have to also be agile. Sometimes what you think your business is going to be and how the business is going to flow to you is not how it flows to you. And you have to be agile. You have to be able to say, okay, this part of my business, I didn't expect for it to grow the way that it is. But I'm going to ride that side of the business for a moment. It doesn't mean that you're giving up on your other pieces of your business. It just means that you're starting to think and see that there's something going on this other side of the business. I last year was not planning on doing any type of social media marketing. I was like, that is for someone else. That's not me. But it kept coming to me, and I was like, no, and I'm passing on work to someone else. And then I said, okay, is this a distraction, or is this what I'm supposed to do? And then I looked at it, I prayed about it, and I saw that there was a piece of the business, that part of the business that I'm good at, and that's content creation. And then I knew someone who was a designer, and then I knew someone that was a videographer, and I was able to create this group of people that then started to do social media marketing. I stayed in my lane, but I was able to do that. So sometimes things come not exactly how you think it's going to come, but it's so important in what you do that you stay the course, but then you be agile in what you're doing. So embrace technology. Get a CRM system. If you don't have one, do it today, and I'm sure she's going to talk about how you can use her system to do that. Number 2, communicate faster, move faster. And then number 3, anytime you hear about technology, you hear about being agile. And that is the thing that's what technology does for us. And so we need to innovate your market with agility and with purpose. Thank you.
Thank you.